Hello, 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 everyone, and happy Financially Lit Tuesday. Back at it again every Tuesday, bringing you tips, tricks, and news on how to wealth up. And on every Tuesday, if you're tuning in from YouTube on the Sipping Wealth YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell. And then if you're tuning in from Facebook, go ahead and hit the share button because we definitely don't want to keep all the wealthy knowledge to ourselves. And we want to make sure that we're including our friends and families in it as well. So if you are tuned in, be sure to drop a comment in the comment section so I know who's tuned in with us. As today, we're going to be talking about the wealthy brunch. So I have two amazing guests that's going to be joining me today. If you came to the Wealthy Brunch, you've already met them. And if you've been tuned into the Financial Lit platform already, you're pretty familiar with one of the people that's joining us today. So to not delay, I'm gonna have Nikki come up first. So,
Hello.
hey, Nikki.
Hey, girl.
Nikki was one of these speakers at the brunch. Nikki has two
Yes.
organizations. I know I'm gonna let her speak, but she has two not-for-profits. Amazing woman, and she was one of the guest speakers at the brunch, which I'm super grateful for having her there, and everything else that we have been able to do together in the community. Go ahead, Nikki. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for having me. When I tell you it was amazing, I enjoyed myself. We ate good. I met a lot of new people, faces, connections. So I really, really enjoyed myself. And like you said, my name is Nikki. I have two nonprofits here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm looking to wealth up. I'm looking to get into the community, partner with different organizations, and see how we can bring the community together to wealth up.
Awesome, awesome. And the next person I'm going to have come on with us is Jason Scott with Remax Supreme, another amazing
Yay!
speaker that we had with us on this past Sunday for the Wealthy Brunch. Thank you, Jason, for joining us once again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Oh, you can go ahead and tell people a little bit about yourself, Jason. Hey,
Okay.
Tiffany.
Didn't want to do that prematurely, but yeah, Remax Supreme. My office is in Springfield. This is the real estate business that I'm in. For those who aren't familiar with that, Remax hot air balloon. Um, I'm in residential for the most part. I help people sell their homes if they need to do that. I help people buy homes too. I'm really big on helping people invest. Um, cash flow, fix and flips, all this type of stuff I can help you with. And then also commercial leases for the most part. If you're looking to run your business, you need a place to do it. Or also if you're looking to buy a commercial building to run your business out of. These are the type of things that I do. And I also employ agents. So if you're a realtor out there, you may not be satisfied with where you're doing business at currently, you can join us. And if you're looking to get licensed into the business, I can help you with that too. So yeah, that's me.
Whoa, thank you, Jason. So, y'all, we're gonna get into the brunch, do a cool recap, see how it was. I guess I'll go ahead and start. Of course, like on the back end, the person kind of speaking at the event, hosting the event. I love the energy in the room. I love the smiles and the like I said energy that was coming from everybody. Everyone screaming "Wealth up." I love it. It was definitely great. Had an amazing team with me as well. And then the speakers definitely helped add that seasoning to the dish to top off the amazing event as well. So thank you, y'all. So how did y'all
Thank
feel
you.
about the brunch?
Amazing. Like I said, it's something that's needed in the community. Again, it takes all of us to wealth up. So the more you keep doing these, the more people we get involved, and the more we wealth up.
Yeah, it was great. Start to finish, even the whole premise of it, right?
Hmm.
A lot of times we go out for brunch, we're just looking to get drunk off some mimosas, eat a few waffles and go about our day. But to be able to do that, which we were able to do that, yeah, great cocktails there, the Don't Play Name cocktails, and then we had the food by the 3Js. That all of that was amazing. But to be able to learn about building wealth at the same time, that was just a great cherry on top, on top of the benefits you normally get from having a brunch. So it was a great event all around. The opportunity to make connections was there. All that good stuff. I cannot wait to do another one.
Yes. Thank you. Definitely looking to do the wealthy brunch again in the future. So for those of you that are like, oh man, I missed it, dang it, is she gonna have it again? Definitely the Grand Rev team will come out, show out once again in the future. So definitely be sure to stay tuned for another Wealth Up event. So as speakers of the event, what was your experience? I know with you, Nikki, this is your first speaking engagement.
Yes.
And how was it, like from start to on stage? How was that?
At first, I was like really, really scared. But the audience kind of balanced me where I was able to kind of be myself. Like I was telling them, I didn't even have to use my notes because I was so comfortable. So just being in a room with positive people, you starting off the affirmations gave me a little energy. It kind of boosts me up some too. So I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. So for me, it was a great experience. It's something that I know that I have to continue to do. So again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come and speak. Like I said, I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. Even listening to Jason, Alexis, it was very wonderful. Just to me to get educated on financial literacy. I learned some stuff from Jason that I didn't even know about. So even with Alexis, even with you, when we did our notes, it was. I'm sure a lot of people came in not knowing, but left knowing something.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the branding of the event was just so perfect because as soon as I stepped on stage, I can tell that people were hungry for the information. So that
Right.
made it easy. People knew what they were coming for. They were coming for brunch, but they were also coming, for information about learning how to wealth up. So, they were ready to receive me when I came up. And so they were easy to talk to. They were very engaging. I asked some questions to them, spoke a little bit, and then they, at the end, gave them an opportunity to ask some questions to me. They had a lot of questions, which I love. That lets me know that they were listening, and that they were interested in what I had to say. So the event setting, the crowd, it was all perfect.
What is one of your biggest takeaways from the brunch?
My biggest takeaway is learning how to meet balance as far as especially your card with the information on it, just knowing where I'm at with money because sometimes we don't know how to handle money. So being able to know how to save to see where I'm at, for me that was my big takeaway. Like I really enjoyed scoring myself to see where I was with my money, how I handle money, how I think about money, and just saving kind of made me think like I need to do more. You know what I mean? So I think that was big. I think that was big.
Yeah, for me, it's like, man, all the people in the building today, and I gotta make sure I'm on my game, man. Like the people that were there,
Right.
how good the food was, from the catering company, how good the cocktails were, how good Nikki was speaking, how good Alexis was speaking when she spoke. Yeah, I mean that was my biggest takeaway. It was a lot of greatness in the room that day, and motivated me to stay on my toes. That was my biggest
Yeah.
takeaway.
Right.
Right. Look, next time I'm gonna be like Alexis. I'm a PowerPoint. Look, because she was just clicking and clicking.
Yes. It was definitely like something to learn from each speaker. Like
Yeah.
I feel like even me watching you all present, and that's another reason why I was like, hey, I can speak and I can go
Right.
into accounting and
Yeah.
bookkeeping notes and tax stuff. But
Hmm.
it's one thing to say, hey, you know what? Let me get other business owners, other people in the community involved
Hmm. Hmm.
because there's more to the wealth journey than just, me going over the numbers and it being like a lecture.
Right.
But everyone in every field have a
Hmm.
different way that they're helping others wealth up. So they
Hmm.
have a different way that they're doing it themselves. So
Right.
it's good to give a different perspective. So
Hmm.
it's good to see, okay, in the non-for-profit realm, this is how it can work.
Hmm.
Wow, she had it her first event as for her non-for-profit organization, and she had over 60 women come out.
Hmm.
Like that's great,
Yeah.
for our first event. And
Hmm.
then, you have Jason on the other hand, where it's like, hey, you know, I was a realtor. And then I saw an opportunity. I had a 9 to 5, I saw an opportunity to expand that. And this is how I did it. And now I have a brokerage firm. And this is how I operate now. Now I have a team and now we do this. And then you have Alexis where she has these best friends,
Hmm.
these celebrity best friends that motivate her. So now everyone's like, shoot, I need a celebrity best friend. And now they
Right.
have that person that they can relate to help motivate them. Like, so I was like, okay, I'm watching this person, I'm seeing how they move. I can see it too. Because
Hmm.
now you listen to the speaker that gave you a different perspective. Like my best friend Janice, she's the one that did the decor, the boxes, and everything. um she's just now starting her business, and she's been on like ground levels trying to figure out what she wants to do. She came to the brunch and she listened to you all speak, and she's like, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Like,
Hmm.
I'm inspired. And she hit the ground running immediately after the brunch.
That's
Like,
what's up.
even after a full day of setting up the tables, breaking down everything, she
Hmm.
still went home and was like moving.
Hmm.
It's that make us
Yeah.
realize, hey, like, you all speaking on stage wasn't just you just coming out
Hmm.
and boosting your egos or making you feel good. It was actually making an impact and making a difference in other people's lives.
Right.
Yeah, so that's big. I appreciate you all. I really do. So, with that being said, what kind of connections did y'all make at the brunch?
Ooh, I got so many people Facebook pages and requests, and I said I think everybody I can. What's your friend? Hey, listen, I was sending friend requests, and like I said, for me, because I do work with a lot of youth, and moms, so the mental health was very, very important for me to connect with, and I made that connection. Like that's something that I know my youth need and my
Mhm.
mom. So
Yes.
for me, that was a big connection because it was funny. Just Friday, I was like looking for a therapist, literally, and
Wow.
Sunday she fell in my lap.
Right.
So, and now today we talked. Matter of fact, we talked on Sunday. Sunday, we talked Monday. We talked yesterday, and we actually finalized everything today. So that was like a big, big connection that I was able to meet her. Because I was on Facebook strolling, like, where can I find a therapist? And here she was. So for me, that was a great, great help, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
that's big.
stuff like that.
Hey, Autumn. Hey.
Hey,
Thank
Autumn.
you, Autumn, for One
Yeah,
Bridge.
yeah, I made some good connections too. Um, didn't find nobody to work for me, but
It's
I got
coming.
got some new potential clients for sure.
That's
Mhm.
A lot of people, I think when I spoke, they already had their mind on investing, but I might have pushed the
Mhm.
needle forward a little bit more, after I spoke. So I got about 4 people that I'm gonna be meeting with about them either making a first investment or an additional investment to what they already have. So I'm definitely excited to do that. But some good connections, and I think your events, if this is the first event you've done, your events have always created opportunities like that. As a matter of fact, the last one that you had that I spoke at, I got a client that I closed from that as well. So
Wow.
always good, always good.
Yay.
Right. Look at that.
Awesome.
Look, it's the wealthy way. No, but I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. That's definitely great. That's that's
Mhm.
why it's here. That's why it's necessary to keep doing these things, creating these platforms, because there are people out there that need resources that we have. There are
Mhm.
people out there that need to be in rooms like that, but
Mhm.
also want to be in a comfortable environment that is
Mhm.
not a stressful networking event, right? Not those awkward events where you have your business card and you have to be elevator pitch ready. But it's an event where everyone's, enjoying themselves, having brunch, but it can also have something to talk about because they're at a brunch, they're at a common event.
Mhm.
So, hey, Arthur. Hey, he said, my
Hey,
peeps. Hey,
Hey.
Otto said, y'all did y'all thing. Jason, you're amazing at opening the floor
thank
up. Yeah, like you gave your that testimony about your how you got started and your family and
Mhm.
everything. That was great.
Mhm.
It definitely was. Um, cool. And I do want to say thank you to our sponsors. I know Arthur is one of them with Let's Go Speech. But our sponsors definitely help make it possible as well, along with the caterers, the event staff. So we had Let's Go Speech, we had um, Heart of Lion Training, we also had King Smoke Hookahs, Mara's Lighthouse Counseling Center that Nikki mentioned, that
Yes.
connection and making sure that she have a mental health specialist for her
Mhm.
kids and her moms.
Mhm.
So we definitely had quite a bit. We had first approved financial and of the fertility garden. So we had an ADP solution. So we did have quite a few sponsors that helped make the event possible,
Mhm.
as well as the DJ, One Bridge for providing the venue and making sure that we had everything we need as far as the tables and everything to make everything flow accordingly.
Mhm.
As well as Janice Eleanor, again with the decorations, the gift boxes, putting those together, the charcuterie board. Y'all enjoyed the charcuterie board? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So the food altogether was good. Um,
Yes.
and then we had 3JL catering, 3J catering, and then we had Teapots Naturals with the food
Mhm.
and cocktails of sweetness. So quite a bit of people involved with
Mhm.
this brunch to
Mhm.
make it possible. But every component of it was definitely necessary, from the speakers to
Mhm.
everyone involved with it to the guests. So I
Mhm.
definitely appreciate it. Um, but yes, y'all. Any um, let's see. If there let's see, if there was one thing that you would say that you would wish for the brunch overall, let's say maybe on a grander scale. Oh, Arthur said there are requests from leaders in St. Augustine to have reprised for St. John's County. So, okay.
okay, okay. Look at you.
Cool, cool, cool. So, yes. So, if you could say that, any feedback for the brunch, what would you say would be your main feedback of the brunch overall to wrap it all up in a bow?
Amazing.
The brunch on the road. I love it. Right.
Well, for me, I'll say do another one. That's fine.
Yeah, do another. Yeah.
It was
You
so
know
good,
what?
and
Yeah,
it
you know
was
what?
so. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Nikki. No,
Yeah,
you
I was
got it.
gonna say maybe the next one we can do it where for me I'm always looking for opportunities for my moms who really don't know or who can't afford it. So I think what I would do for the next one is get a couple people to sponsor some moms who really need this in terms of knowing, like I said, how to fill out an application, how to get a 401k, how to set up a S because you think if you're losing your child and you're not prepared, now you have to
Mhm.
go borrow money to bury your child. So to be in a room to hear Jason, Alexis, and you, I think that's very important. I know for us we can afford a ticket, but I think for the next time I want to bring a couple moms with me just to be able to, just to hear how to wealth up. It's the
Yes.
difference when we, just tell them about it. But when you're in that room, you'll be surprised who go home and get their life together
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After you done heard this, like, okay, let me go home and get stuff together. But if they're there, I think that would be something I would do. If you, I want you to have another one. I
Yeah.
definitely invite some moms and just sponsor the ones who can't afford it. Just sponsor them so they can be in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Have
agree.
some more sponsors
That's
involved
something.
that can sponsor some tickets. I love it. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm
that's some
not just said I
feedback.
agree.
That's some
Huh?
feedback I have too. I have to second what she said, and it's something I can hold myself accountable on.
Hmm.
Getting more people in the building that I know could use the information that comes out
Right.
of it. Because I mean, to be honest, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. I know how that
Mm-hmm.
might seem to the audience out there. Of course, you're a part of it. You know what I mean? But I think it flowed really well. I think the
Yeah, it
information was
did.
good. I think
Mm-hmm.
the networking
Hmm.
opportunities was there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the food was great, the drinks were great. Um, I just think that I myself can do a better job of getting more people in there. Because, like you said, you don't know who's gonna go home and get their
Right.
life together after that.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's my main feedback, just that, and do another one as soon as you can.
All right. Well, we're gonna get more people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely getting more businesses and sponsors uh, open to helping more people that maybe can't afford to be at the brunch the opportunity to be there. Because, like
Mm-hmm.
you said, the information that's given at the brunch is inspirational. It's impactful. It's
Yes.
life changing, and also it's necessary. It's needed to be
It's
heard.
needed. Yes, definitely needed.
Absolutely. So thank you all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for joining me for the recap of the Wealthy Brunch. So, like I said, we will be having Wealthy Brunch to open up the new year next year. So be sure
Yes.
to, yes, be sure to stay tuned on the Grand Financial page. Be sure to follow us. And then also, if you're looking to be a sponsor for the Wealthy Brunch for next year to open up the new year for 2022, definitely make sure that you reach out to us. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this Wealthy Brunch, our first one in the book.
Yay.
And, and as we get ready for the holidays, stay safe, you all out there, getting ready for Thanksgiving. For those of you that are doing your Black Friday and Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday shopping, keep Grand Rev in mind because we are launching out a free course, a tax training to help you all with making sure that you know a little more about taxes. Now,
Mhm.
I draw this home, and we're offering it for free
Yes.
because it is crucial that you all have more information when it comes to tax law. It's
Right.
crucial that you understand it a lot more. So this is necessary, and it's something that we want to make sure that we provide to the community for everyone, so that you can have more of an idea. Not to say after this training you will be ready to file your own return, you'll be a tax expert, but you will have some more knowledge, some a bigger grasp on what exactly how taxes work and how you can probably minimize it a little bit as far as your tax bill and what are things to keep in mind so that you're not getting in trouble with the IRS because they're definitely, pushing more funding. We just had legislation pass a new bill a few days ago. Um, so definitely want to make sure that you're in tune, you're staying out of the red areas so that you're not stuck paying fines and all that good stuff. So definitely make sure that you are going to get registered for that tax course. Like I said, it is free to the community. You will see more information about it being posted on the social media platforms, but it will just be offered for this week only during the Black Friday special. And then we'll go ahead and close that up. Thank you all once again for tuning in to Financially Lit Tuesday, every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m., bringing you news, tips, and tricks on how to wealth up. This Tuesday, we had Nikki and Jason join up with us. If you do want to reach out to them, be sure to follow them on social media platforms. Nikki Carswell is literally everywhere, as well also Silent Women Speaking
Mhm.
and Youth Giving Back Sports Mentoring Group
Mhm.
is also out there on Facebook platform and with Remax Supreme on all social media platforms. Jason Scott, be sure to reach out to him as well with Remax Supreme again. So thank you all, and stay financially lit, and have a wonderful, amazing Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good evening.
Y'all have a good evening.
Thank you, Arthur.